Fabulous, good, amazing, great, great. That's really great to know that some of you are feeling fabulous, some of you are feeling amazing. Okay, now who will quickly revise what we did till last week? What were the topics we covered till? Good, amazing, great, great. That's really okay. I will repeat it for you. I will repeat it for you. We started with something called as gratitude. We started with gratitude meditation. Then we did the affirmation of gratitude. After gratitude, we did the affirmation for growth. After growth, we did the affirmation for perfect. I am perfect. After that, we did the affirmation for blessings. Yeah, I forgot to put on my video. Okay. Yeah, blessings. And then attitude, that is so what. Then we talked about consistency. Yesterday we spoke about money. Today we'll continue the same topic of money in a different way. Okay. Today we are going to talk about, yeah, good. So I want all of you to just by heart this: gratitude, growth, perfect, blessings, attitude, consistency, money. And today we are going to talk about something called as career. Okay. So career and money are interlinked. So once you start loving money, so money, having money or having love towards money is a good thing. But having love towards money is a good thing. But just loving money is not important. It's also important that you take action towards it. If there is no action towards money, money may not come to you. So today what we will do is we'll just try to focus on what actions we do. So for actions, we should know that yes, I have to do some work, and for that work I'm going to get some money. पैसा अगर कमाना है तो कुछ काम करना पड़ेगा, yes or no? Isn't it? So if you want to earn money, you will have to do some work. And today we will just try to focus कि हमको पैसा कमाने के लिए काम कैसे करना है. Now there are some people, I'm not talking about everybody, there are some people who are who are into some profession. Maybe it's their job, it's their business, or something else. As far as the business is concerned, most of them choose by themselves that this is what I want to do as a business. There are some people who have no choice to choose the business. It's done in their family, so it's a family business and they're running it. Okay. And some people choose to take a job. And most of the people, they do the job just because they want to earn the salary. Perfectly. Everybody would say that I'm doing the job because I want to earn some salary. But now we have to change this thought, because if you're doing the job for earning the salary, then you're not respecting money. How? Whenever you have a job and you go there as a mechanical, just complete 8 hours, 10 hours of work and then come back, that's not going to yield better results for you. So it's very important that apart from your mechanical way, you also have to understand the way in which you should do it. It is very important that you should love your job. Should love your job. Unless and until you love your job, you will not get the better results out of it. So today let us focus on whatever job or career you are having. Let us focus that we are giving enough love to my job and career also. The moment you start giving love towards job and career, that also becomes positive, that also becomes more productive, that also starts giving you more money, and that comes in a much happier way than what you are doing now. Okay. So day before yesterday I had a one-to-one discussion with two people. They are part of my coaching, one-to-one coaching, and I was just discussing with them about uh, growth, business growth. So both of them are businessmen, and they earn a small scale industry in Pune. So they were complaining about, like, now the business is not so good. Initially they earned huge amount of money, but now the business is not good. And both of them had a common answer that it's because of the COVID that the entire industry is slowed down and we are facing a problem. And to my surprise, when I asked them this question, tell me whether you're doing this business with love, with affection, with happiness, or you're doing because you want to earn money. Both of them said that we want to earn money. I said, why don't you love this business? So one of them said that this is there in my family from long time, and the other person said that I started this business considering that this will give me a huge amount of income, but it has never paid me that. I am working day and night, I'm spending so much of money, but it is not giving me so much of income. I said, I know that I'm a business coach to you, but at the same time, I'm also a mind trainer. So I said, if you really want to earn money out of this business, let us first understand that you should love the business first. It didn't click them initially, but then when we discussed for almost 2 3 hours on various aspects of this, we were discussing about business coaching, we were discussing about mind training. So towards the end of this session discussion, finally they agreed that yes, let us give a try, that we start having love towards it. Okay, so it may not happen that suddenly the industry will revive or suddenly that they will start getting more business, but it will, one thing will definitely happen. It's just about a week back, so the results are yet to come. So it will definitely happen that they start getting good feeling about their business. So if you really want something to work for you, the first thing what you need is you should have a good feeling for that. Yes, definitely passion is something which will help. Say for example, I'm passionate about teaching. Okay, so I love imparting training. So whatever I do, I do it to my best. Okay, all those people, there are a lot of trainers who are doing this for their bread and butter, and they don't have any passion, or they are good trainers. I mean, they are 10 times 100 times better than me, but the back of the mind what they have is how much money I'm going to get. I'll give you a live example. Just before the lockdown, we had a session, live session in one of my trainers group, and there was one lady. I'll not take her name. So she was a graphologist, and she came all the way from Mumbai to Pune, and we were told that she's going to conduct that's a forum where we keep on sharing the knowledge. So it's a knowledge sharing sort of thing, and it was a 3 hour session on graphology. I was curious to know what is graphology, so I went there. We had a venue, we have an office over there, and in every statement of hers in the 3 hours, I could sense that she is looking forward to earn money. And towards the end of the session, when we were just talking like this, I said, this is what I felt about you. And she said, of course, why not? Why should not I have? I said, it's good. Having sense of earning money is good. But when you're teaching something, keep that aside. Because while teaching, you cannot keep on thinking of money, 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 and it will not come to you. Okay. And then she started complaining, see, I'm having so much of knowledge. I said, you are best in graphology. I don't understand, but the way in which you explain the contents of your PPT are really very good. But then it was not coming from her heart, because back of the mind she was thinking that yes, towards the end of the session I will tell people that if you do this course you'll get so much benefits, and she was just calculating in her mind. So now there are about 30 people. Out of 30 people, at least 10 people will take my course, and I will get 30 people into say 2000 rupees. So that should be my this thing. So she was literally talking about, I came all the way from Mumbai and I spent so much of amount of my taxi, and if I go from here and nobody is taking my program, how should I feel? I said, you should feel happy. As long as the people are, see, you came here for delivering your training free of cost, isn't it? So there was no commercial attached to it. So it's your call. And now if you're thinking that somebody should buy, it's not going to happen, because you are not passionate about teaching people. You are more passionate about converting your training into a money. Okay, so like Uday rightly said, you have to be first thing, you have to be very passionate. And every time, whether you are into business or whether into a job, the salary or the profit is the byproduct of your passion. Okay, so you don't have to think about it. You just don't have to think about it. Say for example, You are walking. You start walking from one point to another point, and you are love to walk or jog. Okay, so from point A to point B, you decided to walk, and you just love to walk or love to run. And there is one person who is just calculating the distance. Now still so much time to come. Abhi itna dur hai. I have to walk so much. So the person who is just loving to walk, he will not even know when he reached his destination. And the person who is just calculating how much distance he has to travel, he will get frustrated. Why I am walking so much? Abhi kitna dur jana hai. It's not good. Okay. So both of them are going to reach the destination. The first one, he will reach the destination with happiness. So he will get happiness over. And the second one, he will say, finally, I've reached. So that is the difference between earning money and having passion about your work. Okay. So getting money is just a byproduct, just a byproduct. So if you're doing a job, don't do job for earning money. Don't do job because your boss is asking you to. Don't do work because somebody is asking. Don't do anything because somebody says that you have to do this. This is the deadline. This is the timeline. No. First of all, you start loving the job. Now, some people say that I don't like this job. Leave it. But then how will I earn my bread and butter? Then love it. Either you live it or love it. As simple as that. You don't have any other choice, isn't it? So if you have that courage, if you have that guts to leave the job and find the choice of your job, then you can leave it now. Or if you don't have any choice, just start loving it, whatever you're having. First, you love this job, you will get the job of your choice. That is how the law of universe works. Law of attraction works in this way. First, you love what you have, whatever it is, good or bad, whatever situation it is, less salary, more salary, you start loving what you have. The moment you start loving, you will get what you exactly want. That is how the law of attraction works. Okay. So having said that, let's now have some affirmations related to our career, which will take us to a different thought level. I don't say that I don't say that your career is going to change drastically in one day, but definitely you should have that feeling about your career that yes, this is something which I'm really loving. Okay, so everybody ready to start that powerful affirmation for the day? Okay, so today is my day. Today is my day. I decide that all my energy, all my happiness, I dedicate to my career. I dedicate all my energy to my career. Why? Because I love my job. अगर आप जॉब करते हो तो बोलो I love my job. If you are a businessman, I love my business. And I am passionate about it. I'll use Uday's words. Okay. I am passionate about it. I love my job. I love my business and I'm passionate about it. I really love working. I work happily. I work really happily. Feel that happiness. I work happily. I love to work. I like to work, make my work the best because I love it. I love my work. I see growth in my work every day. Every day I love my work. Every day I do it more and more happiness. I always focus. मेरा फोकस हमेशा ये रहता है कि मैं लोगों को कुछ वैल्यू दूं. I always focus on giving some value to the customer. Who is my customer? If I'm doing my job, my company is my customer. So I give value to my customer. Whether it's my job, whether it's my business, I always give value. मैं लोगों को हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ वैल्यू देता हूँ. Whether it's the management, whether it's my client, whether it's the company for whom I'm working, I always give value because I am passionate about my work. I am in love with my work. I love my job. I love my business. I'm really passionate about it. This is something which wakes me out of in the morning. The love, the passion towards my job makes me wake in the morning. Fresh mood. I'm really happy when I come to know that I'm going to my office. I'm really happy when I reach my office. I'm so happy when I do the work. I'm so happy when I give the results because I am passionate about it. And because of my passion, I am using the talent, my talent, to the best. I always do the best for my job. I always do the best for my business. I always do something extraordinary. I always do something extraordinary in my work. I give the best of the results when I do any work. My career is really amazing. My career is really amazing. I always love to serve people. In my business, I love to serve my clients. I love to give the best of the salaries to my employees. I'm happy to give the best of the facilities to my employees. I'm happy to give the best of the services to my clients. I always love to do what I'm doing because I am passionate about it. I love my job. I love my career. I love my business because I am passionate about it. And yes, one more secret. One more secret. Come on, do this. Everybody do this. One more secret. You know, my job also loves me. My job also loves me. My career also loves me. We are in love with each other. Okay, we are in love with each other. हम दोनों एक दूसरे से बहुत प्यार करते हैं. Isn't it? हम एक दूसरे से बहुत प्यार करते हैं and we are like lovebirds. Okay, I love my job, I love my career, I love my business so passionately that we just cannot live without each other. My job tries to give me the best satisfaction. I try to give the best satisfaction to my job because both of us love each other. Both of us love each other and I'm passionate about it. I'm really passionate about it. So that's all, dear friends. This is how you have to connect your job and career. So this thought should create a trigger in your mind. This should kick your mind that yes, I'm not going to office to do any job. Okay, I love to go to office. Okay, I love to go to office. There are many people, I'll tell you, I've seen in my entire career of 26 years, there are many people who send a message in the morning, sir, I'm not feeling well. All those people who are not feeling well when they don't go to the job, they're actually feeling fantastic. They don't love the jobs. They don't feel like coming to the job. Okay, that's the only reason. And even if they come to the office, then they will look at around and they will not feel like working. So the performance is never ever good. So first thing, if you have selected to do a job, ensure that you love it. Some people say, sir, you don't know, there is so much of problem in my office. My boss is not so good. He keeps on shouting. Okay. And there is a lot of work pressure. I say, it's good. Start loving the pressure, isn't it? Do you have food at your home? Yes, I have. Do you eat rice? Yes. Do you use the pressure cooker? Yes, I use the pressure cooker. Why? Because you want to cook the food. So you have to cook yourself and love that. Okay. Some people get irritated because of the pressure in the work. I said you start loving that pressure. The moment you start loving something, it becomes easy. The only thing to solve the problem is love it. Okay. The moment you start loving something, it becomes easy. All those people who have seen that movie Munna Bhai MBBS, the only strong message what he has given is start loving. The moment you start loving, the things become easy. Now the question is whether I like or not. The same thing I said, if you don't like, live it. But if there is no choice to live, then love it. Okay. So if you love it, then it's going to help you out. If you still keep on hating, it's not going to work, isn't it? It's not going to work. So that is the basic science behind this. If I say this to everybody, it's very good to listen. So everybody must have understood that yes, this is something really good. But many people must be thinking, this is good to say. Is it good to practice? Is it really practical to practice this? And as I told you, I never ever say something unless and until I've gone through it. Okay, I've also gone through all these phases, and I've overcome these phases with this small terminology of getting passionate about it. So you have to practice it on daily basis. How do you practice on daily basis? Now, since we are into good to great habits, say you are going to your office. For the people who are doing the job, you are going to your office and you don't like anything in the office. Okay, that is what is your feeling. Okay, now you just have to hunt for the things around in the office. You just have to find the things in your work list. Out of this, which is the one thing which I like? Which is the one thing which I like? Okay, choose that thing and start the day with that thing. Okay, you just start the day with that thing. Some people may say that I don't like anything though. Hey, do you like to have a cup of coffee in your office? Yes, I like to start your day with having a cup of coffee and say that I love having coffee in my office. मुझे ऑफिस में जाके कॉफी पीना बहुत अच्छा लगता है. So what you're doing is, the first step is you're finding out something which you love or like in your office, and then start praising it. I really love this. I really love having coffee. Okay. And second step, when you're having a coffee, would you mind talking about something good while having a coffee in your office? हाँ, कॉफी पीते वक्त तो बोल सकता हूँ, I can talk something good about in my office. So start doing that. Okay, so start doing that. Hey, our company is doing good business and I'm proud to be associated with this organization. Start doing that. So it's a small thing. Don't do it for the entire day, but whenever possible, do it. But do it on a consistent basis. Why? Because we are talking about habits. We have to generate that habit. We have to build that habit. The moment you have this habit, जैसे ही आपको ये आदत लग गई किस चीज की, ऑफिस में जाने के बाद आप कुछ ना कुछ ऑफिस के बारे में अच्छा बोल रहे हो, isn't it? So you get habituated to talk something good about your office. That's it. Start loving your office. Start loving your work. And slowly, gradually, over a period of 10 days, 20 days, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months down the line, you will be a person who is the best performer in the office. Write it down. You will be the best person, best performer in the office, because only those people can perform the best who love their job. So what we are doing, we know the end result, what it is, we know the process, and now we know how to go about it. थोड़ा थोड़ा करके जाना है, step by step. Select only one. Now don't tell me that I don't love anything in my office. ऐसे नहीं होगा. This is never ever possible. Okay, it's never possible that आपको कुछ भी अच्छा नहीं लगता. अरे कुछ नहीं तो कम से कम वो कंप्यूटर और टेबल तो अच्छा लगता होगा. Companies invest good amount of money in the infrastructure, isn't it? कुछ नहीं तो एसी की हवा अच्छी लगती होगी, कुछ नहीं तो दीवारें अच्छी लगती होगी, कुछ नहीं तो लोग अच्छे लगते रहेंगे आसपास के कोई, isn't it? So somebody you have to find, something you have to find in the office which you find that this is good for me. Start loving that. Okay, so that is the way in which we can conquer our habits. That is the way in which we can conquer our habits. Okay, everybody, okay? Okay, great. So I hope all of those who are who are, I don't know, all of you may not have these problems, but all of those who are having these problems may get the benefit out of this. Yes, Uday, please. Just a sec, I'll just unmute. Yeah, you can unmute now.
Yeah, so they're saying if you don't love your job, take a loan. You'll start loving your job.
So this actually, yeah. Ironically it's true, but don't ever do that. Don't ever do that, because you'll start hating it. यार अभी तक तो एक परेशानी थी, अभी दूसरी परेशानी, अभी मैं जॉब छोड़ना नहीं चाहता.
Now one more thing, sir. And there's a research that maximum number of heart attacks take place on a Monday morning.
Okay, I was not knowing about it.
Yes, sir. There's a research done. Maximum number of heart attacks take place on a Monday morning. People dread going to work.
Right. So this is the heart attack is not a disease for these people. The heart attack is a mindset, because they don't love their work. It's not the pressure which is there at the work. It's only the passion which is missing. Okay, pressure is going to be there everywhere. Every person has a pressure. Even the person who is studying, students have a pressure. Even the housewife who is preparing food, she has a pressure. Yeah, cut. That's good. So she has a pressure. I have to wake up in the morning, I have to prepare the food, I have to pack the tiffin, and I have to give it to them. So pressure is there. But all those housewives who are passionate and who love cooking, hey, I'm giving something good to my children, I'm giving something good to my spouse, he's going to have good food. They will never have pressure about it. So it's all about having the pressure or passionate. So always replace your pressure with your passion. That's it. It's very easy to say, but it's very difficult to practice. But we have a formula, isn't it? All of us have a formula. Start with small. Small will give a big result. Small things will give a big results. So the entire good to great habit is about this formula. Small is big. Okay. Small is big is the formula. So start with the smallest of the thing which you can do. And second important thing is do it on a consistent basis. Do it on a consistent basis. ऐसा नहीं कि आज किया और कल नहीं किया. Every day without fail. Every day without fail. Yes, Vinayak ji, you can talk.
हेलो
Yeah.
सर, मैंने इंटरव्यू देखा था अक्षय कुमार का, ठीक है। तो उसने बोला था जिंदगी में मैंने कभी काम नहीं किया।
ओके।
अच्छा, तो उसको पूछा गया काम नहीं किया ऐसे कैसे बोल सकते हो? तो उसने बोला कि जब आप किसी के साथ पैशनेटली करते हो ना कुछ चीज, तो आपका काम नहीं हो जाता।
राइट।
तो जो भी करना है पैशनेटली करो, तो वो तुमको बोझ नहीं लगेगा। और मुझे कभी बोझ नहीं लगता। मैं 4 बजे उठता हूँ, मेडिटेशन करता हूँ, बाद में शूटिंग करता हूँ। मुझे कभी ऐसा नहीं लगा यार क्या हेक्टिक शेड्यूल है, क्या है, लेकिन वो मेरा पैशन है, इसलिए मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है करने के लिए।
Right, that's a really good example. This is how I mean, all those people who are successful in their life, they never consider their work as a work. They consider it as a passion. They love doing it. So जैसे अभी if I wake up in the morning at 5 o'clock, it's very natural for me. I am happy to wake up. ऐसा नहीं कि अभी मुझे उठना है and then I have to take this training and I have to talk and all those things. I love doing this, isn't it? I love doing this. So once you start loving, once you start becoming, thank you Vinayak for that. That was a really good example. So everybody should understand this. और ऐसे interviews देखो, they actually give us a trigger. Now many people have a problem that वो तो अक्षय कुमार है, वो अक्षय कुमार इसलिए है क्योंकि वो passionate है. Okay, he is not Akshay Kumar because he is Akshay Kumar. He is Akshay Kumar because he was passionate about his work. Okay, so you become passionate, you also have that privilege of becoming something great in your life. Okay, good. So I hope all of you agree with whatever we are talking over here, and all of you are loving this. And now today we will have this thought in the mind for the entire day along with all other thoughts. आज का thought क्या होगा? Be loving, be passionate about what you do. So every time you do something, not necessary that you are doing your job, not necessary that you are doing your business. अभी तो आज पुणे मुंबई में लॉकडाउन है, and it's a Saturday Sunday, so most of you will have a weekly off, those who are doing a job, but still you will be doing something. अगर जॉब का ख्याल भी दिमाग में आता है, बहुत सारे लोग क्या बोलते हैं कि यार सैटरडे संडे ना ऑफिस के बारे में बात मत करो. Okay, so even for some reason somebody calls or somebody texts you that this is related to job, you should be happy, you should have a smile on your face. Okay, yeah, it's related to my job. Okay, I'm so happy. On Saturday also people are remembering me. So वो thought change करने की कोशिश करो. And apart from that, I told you that there are 2-3 things जो कि आपको mandatorily daily करने हैं. So immediately after this, the first thing what you are going to do is practice gratitude. कुछ ना कुछ एक चीज select करो और उसको thank you बोलो. कोई भी एक चीज pick करो और उसको thank you बोलो. And there are thousands of things you can be grateful for. Okay, so it's not that how do I which thing I should be grateful for. Thousands of things in the entire day. छोटे छोटे incident होते हैं. Even the smallest of the incident, say thank you, be grateful to that. Second thing related to gratitude is count your blessings. Always count your blessings. I'm so much blessed. So sometimes you'll feel that yes, today I got this session, I'm so much blessed. Sometimes you'll feel that yes, I'm so happy because I'm getting a cup of tea. I just wished for a cup of tea and I got a cup of tea. It's a natural, normal thing for anybody. But the moment you feel the gratitude, that gives a power to you, that gives an